So guys, let's create the function on our player activity. So we are going to be referencing all the button, the text views, and the seek bar, and all what we need on this activity, on this main player activity.java. We'll reference them by the IDs so that we can use them. So that's why we are referencing them. All the button btn play, we set button play as btn play, btn next, set btn next, btn previous, all of them. We'll bring in the text view song. So let's just set all what we need. Let's set them. So we are going to be setting other constant also so that we can use them. We'll be setting the string for the song name so that we'll get it from the main activity using the get int extra, the get extra method. So let's just set all of them. We set the media player as media player. That is where bringing in the package of a media player. We set an array list of file. We'll call it file song. So we are going to be setting we are going to be using our seek bar, so we set it as a thread. So now we need to reference all these things below. So let's reference them. We'll reference all of them by their IDs. So even the seek bar, we'll just set it as a seek bar music. So let's be referencing all of them. We just need to confirm the IDs to ensure that it's correct. Even for the image. So I think there's a mistake there. Let us correct that. So the reason why I'm a little bit slow is at this point I need to be very careful because I need to explain things very well for you. So now we are setting media player that if it is not equal to null, that media player should start. because at this point, once a user enters this activity, the music is expected to start playing immediately. So we are going to set an intent to bring in all the things that we set on the main activity. We are going to bring in using this intent also to get them. So that's why we are setting it as get intent. So we are going to be using the file song to get the song from the main activity. So I'm trying to figure out why I'm having that error. Okay, I need to remove this. Alright, so we are going to set, let me confirm the string. Okay, that is the way it is. So we are correct, because if it is wrong, there will be an error. So we set the position using the bundle to get the position of the song. You get the song by the position, set a default value of 0. We set the song name. So once the user comes to this activity, any song that he click from the main activity, the song the same name need to come to this play activity. So when we get the name, we get the particular URL of the song, so that we'll be able to play the song, the particular song that he or she click from the main activity. So we say song name dot file song dot get the position of the particular song dot get name. Then we set the name to the text that we set on our play activity. So we want to set the media player on this activity, create media player, and the URL, the media player dot start. So it will get the song, get the name, and start playing. So let me just comment it out so that you'll be able to understand. Getting the song, name and position of song from the intent intended from main activity. So we need to proceed to work on our SIG bar. So let's proceed to work on the SIG bar. We set SIG bar is equal to new SIG bar, new thread. So we are going to override a method called run. So let's set the SIG bar first. So then can now go ahead to override the method called run. So inside this run, we are going to write function for the SIG bar. We are going to first of all get the duration, set the duration as an integer. The duration is going to be media player dot get duration. So this will just be, we'll set the variable as total duration. Which is equal to media player dot get duration. Then the current position should be 0. Then we are going to be setting a while loop. Let's first of all remove this let's remove this run, and we set a while loop. The while loop, while position is less than the total duration, then sleep for 500 milliseconds. So that is not up to a second. We set a try catch to cover it because of the error that it was showing us. We set the current position is equal to media player dot get current position. Then seek bar dot set progress. We set the current position. So seek music bar dot set. Let's set some properties which is very important for the seek bar. These are just a normal property. We get seek bar dot get the duration, seek bar dot start, set max, media player dot get duration, and update seek bar dot start. Then we now need to set some properties for this seek bar. So let's just code along with me. These are just some function that is needed on a seek bar. Some kind of a property that a seek bar need to have, because when the seek bar is moving, it need to have color. The color of the seek bar, we are setting it to white. So let's just set all these properties. So we need to set another property so that we can use our hand to shift the seek bar by ourselves. Anywhere we shift the seek bar to, that is where the music will start playing also from. So this is the function of this one that we just brought in. So we'll come to this point and set some, we'll set music player dot seek to, then seek bar music, seek bar dot get progress. So that is it for this little function. So we need to proceed. Now we want to set time. We want to work on our start time and end time. So we set end time is equal to create time. We need to create this method. This is a method that we need to create. So let's go and work on it. So it's a separate method on its own. We'll set it as a string, create time. We'll set the parameter as integer of duration. We'll set the time string to null. Then we'll set the minute to duration divided by 1000 divided by 60 seconds by 60. Then integer second is equal to duration divided by 1000, then percentage 60 or modulus. Then integer time is equal to time plus. So just watch as I code along, but if you don't understand, please let me know. So if second is less than 10, time is equal to time plus 0, else timer plus equal to second, then return time. So we are going to now go back to the function, that SIGBA property that we are trying to create. That is the start time that we are trying to create. And I mean, it's an end time that we are trying to create. So we are now going back to it. Where are we going to do it? I think it's here. Then work on it now. So we set string end time. So how are we going to create it? So we just work on our button also. So this is BTN fast forward that we're working on. Please, if there's any way I don't understand, please let me know. I'm having some technical issues. So this function helps us that whenever a music finish playing, it will automatically go to the next music. So if there's anywhere that I didn't explain, please let me know and put in the comment below for me to make you understand, because of some technical issue I'm having here. Please bear with me. So this is the way we write function for next music. So also write for previous also. So at the end of everything, we are going to check our app also to see how it is. So we'll start the music. When music is being set to next music, it needs to get every info of the next music. So that's why we'll set all those information for the next music. So we set for our previous, we'll set it .set on click listen also, so that whenever the first one is for the next, now this one is for the previous. So at the end of everything, we'll check if everything is working fine. So if position -1 is less than 0, then position is equal to 5 song.size -1. So get the previous songs. So we'll set the song URL also and get the song by the position from the URL. Using the URL, media player is equal to media player.create. On this activity, then we'll set the URL. So media player, song name, find song.get position.get song name. So media player dot start. So I think we are done. We're going to be testing our work to see if it worked properly. I'm going to be testing it now. Let's test it.